Last rep. Woo! Oh, hi there, and welcome to episode 3 of the sub 250 Port Fairy Ferry. This morning we're out on a workout. We've got a session planned. Today's going to be a Mona FARTLEK session. This session, named after the legendary Australian runner Steve Monaghetti, is going to consist of 2 by 90 seconds at 10k pace, followed by a half marathon pace float of equal time, so 90 seconds float. I'm going to follow that up with, I believe, 4 times 60 seconds at 10k pace, followed by 60 seconds half marathon float, and then we're going to follow that up with 4 by 30 seconds at a bit quicker pace, probably going to be looking a bit more towards VO2 max, again followed by 30 seconds of half marathon float pace, and then we're going to top the session off with 4 by 15 at VO2 max, followed by 15 seconds of half marathon float. So it's going to be a nice, quick and snappy session today. I've opted to take the Vaporflies out for a spin. I did say in my previous 2 videos that I'm going to be steering away from using carbon shoes too much in my training, and I'm actually going to be doing more sessions in my daily runner, my non-carbon plated shoes, just to actually adapt the legs a bit more to my training and to basically let the carbon plate not do the work, if that makes sense. So yeah, going to be using the Vaporflies today just because it's my first time doing this session, and I'm really quite excited to see the difference between the numbers when I do this session again in a few weeks' time, just to see how my body's adapting, but also just to see how big of a difference carbon shoes make to my training. So that'll be good to see. But just on a warm-up at the moment, it's going to be like a little 10-minute easy warm-up, and a few of you guys have asked me recently how much attention I pay towards my heart rate in my training. Do I look at it during the sessions or just after, or at all? And the honest truth is I don't always, like to watch the heart rate while I'm running. I do like to check in with it sometimes, but actually I find that it's something that varies so much for me. It could just be a matter of a different day and my heart rate is in a completely different place, just for whatever reason. So to be honest, while I'm recording these videos or while I'm out on a session, I like to stick to pace, but also just perceived effort I find is a way better metric for me to measure my effort, if that makes sense. So right now I'm able to hold this conversation quite easily to the camera, and that to me is a nice recovery zone, nice warm-up zone, getting the limbs nice and warmed up, getting the system firing. That's what's good for me. And out on the reps today, of course I'm going to be checking in with the pace, but ultimately I'm just going to be perceiving my effort through how hard the breathing is, how much my legs are working, etc. I find that heart rate really could be doing anything to a certain degree, and that's not really how I like to base my training. But for today's session, I've asked Courtney to jump on the electric scooter to get some clips of me running. I'll ask Courtney to get some of the main parts, and then we can talk about it after. So just for the ease of the session, I've got my workout programmed into my Garmin watch. But for those of you that are interested in this workout, I will outline the workout in full in the description down below. But just for the sake of this video, I'm doing a 10-minute warm-up, which will include sort of about 40 or 50 meter strides, just to get the legs fired up. And I'll just do a few dynamic stretches before we kick off with the workout. But everything this morning is feeling a-okay. So the warm-up is done. That's 10 minutes in the bank, and now we're going to start off with the first rep. So it's going to be 90 seconds at 10k pace. We've got Courtney on the cam and on the scooter. Let's go. So the first 10k pace rep is done, and now we're floating at half marathon pace, so keeping the pace up. But as we go through the session, the reps will get quicker and the flow will stay the same. Starting the second rep at 10k pace.
Gonna have to go over. That's the end of the second rep. Now we're going to be going on to the 60s. So it's going to be 4 by 60 seconds at 5k pace. with 60 seconds half marathon float between reps. So for those 10k reps I just did, I was aiming for anywhere between a 340 to a 345 kilometre, and for the half marathon float I'm aiming anywhere from 345 to 350, so not too much difference between the reps and the float. But this time around, for the 5k pace, we'll be going anywhere from 325 to 330. Again, keeping that half marathon float of about 345 to 350 between reps. But now we're down to 60-second reps, so much quicker. Obviously, less rep time, but also less recovery time between reps. The first 60-second rep done, averaging about 3:30 per kilometre. So just dropping the pace slightly down now to that half marathon float before the next rep. Yeah, good. 5k pace is quite comfy.
How many Ks is this now?
How many Ks?
Yeah.
The watch doesn't even know. So that's 4 Ks in, about 20 minutes into the workout. So nothing too crazy quick. but just the speed change is a bit of a killer. But that's what FARTLEK's all about. Speed play, pushing the boundaries.
Little snake on the road.
This is our last 5k rep now.
Some banana peels on the road like it's Mario Kart.
So that's 2 times 90 seconds at 10k pace, 4 times 60 seconds at 5k pace. Now we've got 4 times 30 seconds of VO2 max, and then 4 times 15 seconds of VO2 max. So just over halfway through this session now, feeling good. Okay, there's the first 30-second rep. That was about 3:25 per K, that rep. So 30 seconds back at half marathon pace, and then ready for the next. The only saving grace now is that I know there's only about 2.5 minutes left of this workout, so I've just got to push. Oh, it's getting hot now.
No, it's gonna be a good day when it's bin day.
Oh yeah. This is a bin day session.
Favorite day of the week. Represent Viola.
One more 30-second rep left, and then 4x15.
Wait.
Oh. Last rep. Last 30-second rest now, and then we start with the 15s. So 4 times 15 VO2 max. Let's go. Oh, rep 1 done. Oh, rep 2 done. Ah, 2 reps to go. Let's go. Come on. Oh. Last rep. Oh, finishing strong. Oh, as Yaka being a best and says, don't lie down at the end. To be the best, you got to look like the best. Oh, I want to lie down. Oh. All right, session done. Now, just time for a cool down. Probably take 10 minutes to get my breath back, and then I'll be horizontal for the rest of the day.
Oh my goodness, what a session. I loved every second of that. That was heaps of fun getting that session in the bag. And if you enjoyed watching that full length session, please leave me a like and a comment down below. I'd be more than happy to make more videos in that format. But I'm absolutely buzzing to have another go at that Mona FARTLEK style workout. I've just been chatting to the coach, and coach said that each time you do that workout, you're going to be, you know, finding those gears for yourself, going through those different paces, building up that familiarity with the perceived effort, with the pace, etc. As you guys saw in the video, I was checking my watch quite regularly, just to try and build up that understanding of how fast I'm going, dialing in that perceived effort. But it certainly wasn't the most organic session by any means, but I still absolutely loved it. And yeah, I think having the camera there, having Courtney in support was actually a really nice touch. Really got me through the session, got me motivated. But for such a quick session that just, it flew by really. As you guys saw, it was only sort of like a 3 lap loop that I did, and yeah, it just absolutely flew by. But I'm about 3 hours on now from the workout. I've just been sitting down editing, and yeah, my brain's still a little bit scrambled from what happened this morning. That was really, really intense. But as I say guys, I've got the workout listed in the description, so please go and give it a go for yourself. If you dial in those paces based on your half marathon pace for the float, obviously the 10k pace for the first 2 sets, your 5k for the minute sets, and then your 30-second and 15-second reps can be your, you know, VO2 max or your quicker range stuff. But yeah, let me know if any of you guys tried that, or if you have tried the Mona or Mona style workout in the past. Let me know down in the comments, guys. But this has been episode 3 of the Port Fairy Ferry. Let's go. 2:49. I'm coming for you.